Hey, it's Sarah from the Alice Morning Show. Tomorrow on the program, Who's Human from Ratatouille, and from Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Mark Curry.
Sarah, no name, Alice's Morning Show.
Alice at 97.3.
In the studio with us, Konstantin Maroulis, who has a single right now that you can buy on iTunes. It's called Everybody Loves Us.
Who's your idol?
Who's my idol?
Yeah, who did you grow up admiring their work?
My goodness, so many.
Freddie Mercury.
Definitely Freddie Mercury, definitely Bon Jovi, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Ella Fitzgerald.
Did you spend any time with Simon or Ryan or Paula, like one-on-one,
Do you have a lot of
hanging out?
interaction with them?
During the show?
At all?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, they keep it. It's very Fox. It's very fair and balanced, and they keep yeah, whatever. And they kind of keep them away from you, and you don't really see them even in the dress rehearsal.
Sure.
Which is what's funny is there's one little secret of American Idol that I feel comfortable with revealing. But you know when they show, they're like, okay, let's take one last look at them one last time. Now you have to remember they have such a small time to be able to cut those are usually cuts from the rehearsal. From the dress rehearsal, because they don't have time to get the numbers straight and all that. So sometimes if you want to TiVo back, you're like, wait, that's not the same camera angle. That's not the way he sang that. You know, if you really want to do it like that, yeah.
How funny! You're talking about the montage they do at the end, where as they're flashing everybody's numbers.
Because they do a live dress rehearsal with a live audience, and they bring in a whole nother audience. They even have judges, actors that sit in.
But they don't
the judges'
go to
seat.
Is the one that plays Paula drunk?
Usually.
Right, that's
Actually, she was Asian. She was Asian.
And drunk.
And
that's hard to find. Wow. She's a mess. But she likes you, though.
She's sweet, and she's got this new reality show coming out.
Are you going to go on it if she asks you?
Who knows? Maybe I'm already on it.
I think it's called Red Red Wine. Is the name of the
No,
show,
it
isn't
isn't. It's called Hey Paula.
Yeah.
She is kooky. I mean...
That's a nice.
She's so sweet,
she's
though.
so sweet, but the thing is, she's almost too sweet, because really, a lot of times, she's just trying to make you feel good, and it was like, no, call that person out, on either the hideous outfit or the bad note or whatever it is. She's awful sweet. She's too sweet.
I hear you. But I
She's
think
a
what
nice
it is, it's the perfect balance of all that. They get us talking. Why doesn't she do this? Why don't they do that? Can't they do this? But they're the perfect foursome, including Seacrest. I mean, they just have the perfect mix.
That week you got voted off. Did you know it was going to happen? Or, did you have a feeling?
Suspect it?
I thought that I knew I sucked that week.
What did you sing that week that got
I
voted?
sang a Nickelback song. I don't even know Nickelback.
I remember that.
It happened.
Yeah, it wasn't a good week, unfortunately.
No, it wasn't. What happened was it was songs. They sort of changed the theme up a little bit, and it was going to be one thing, and then it was recent songs. It was like songs that were on the radio at the time. And I was on the road before Idol. I didn't really listen to the radio at the time, and the song I wanted to do a U2 song and this Maroon 5 song, and I thought I had the U2 song, and literally like the day before they're like, it's not going to clear, that we just got word that we can't do that. So I'm like scrambling. I heard the Nickelback song. I was like, all right, kind of bring it back to that rock thing, but I really didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? In my soul, or let's say. And I sucked at it, because there's these weird intervals in it, and I just sucked at it.
Do you think that thing where they couldn't clear the songs, were they kind of setting you guys up a little bit too, like trying to create more kind of tension and controversy by not clearing them or not trying? Like, you know what I mean? By telling you the day before, that kind of puts you in a weirdly awkward, stressful position. Did they want to see you respond to that sort of stress?
I think the best way for me to answer that is, if I were producing a big show like that, I think I certainly would position things in ways to, manipulate it without necessarily manipulating the show. Because I know the voting is not fixed. There's just no way. They don't do that, because they just have too much to risk, and too many billions of dollars in advertising.
The British have gotten in a lot of trouble doing that, actually, recently.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of trouble.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Me neither.
So I think in that respect, it's pretty good. But I was definitely rolling there for a while, so I think I felt pretty comfortable, and I was like, you know what, I can do this song and bring it. And the next week was Lieber and Stoller, and that is some of my favorite stuff. So, but thinking back, I should have done the Norah Jones song. That was one that I really...
that would have been different.
Yeah, that would have been cool, and done it my way.
Right.
But whatever. I mean, I think me going home a little early and sort of shocking the world like that at the time, it was like the biggest story for like 2 weeks on every newspaper. It was kind of crazy.
Outrageous. Coming up.
What are the GGGs?
The GGGs is the Greek god groupies.
Oh, the Greek god groupies.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Security in the building.
Don't you move.